Hi, brothers and sisters. Okay, so I wanted to get on here. I have received quite a bit of confirmations and words spoken by the Lord yesterday and, this morning. So I wanted to get on here and kind of share a few. So last night, or yesterday, he spoke to me pretty much all day yesterday. Little things, but a lot more than he usually does. Um, last night he told me the Luciferian spirit is on the prowl. Okay, this is after I had been praying for a few minutes about something. And, I said, okay, well, I know what that means, but what does that have to do with what I was praying about? And about a few minutes later, he said, be on your guard, wear your armor. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, we have got to put on the armor of God every single day, because right now things are so hard. And we want to stand our ground. So, okay, it's actually Ephesians 6:14. 10 through 18 on there. Okay, either way. All right. So it says, stand your ground, putting on the belt of truth and the body armor of God's righteousness. For shoes, put on the peace that comes from the good news, so that you will be fully prepared. In addition to all these, hold up the shield of faith to stop the fiery arrows of the devil. Put on salvation as your helmet, and take the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Also, pray in the Spirit at all times and on every occasion. We have got to be constantly in prayer. The one thing that I love so much about God, well, not one thing. You can't count how many things that we love about God, right? But one thing that I really love is you can speak to him wherever you are. I've got 3 kids, a husband, so it gets busy. And it doesn't matter if all 3 of my kids are in there and they're talking to me. I can still speak with them, Doesn't matter where you are. It's awesome. In the car driving, you can speak to him. Okay, so let's see. He also, this is a little complicated because, it's hard not to doubt, brothers and sisters. We know that he's coming, but even for me, it's hard not to doubt how soon. He says, he tells me that he is coming now. He is coming. Be prepared. It's time to go home. But, we're still here. So it's hard to, I don't know. And I was going through some doubts, and I was crying out to him and praying and just telling him, look, Lord, this lifestyle is very hard. Waiting on the rapture on a daily basis is not easy, And so let's see. Last night I went to the store, and usually, brothers and sisters, I used to listen to classic rock, okay, nonstop all the time. And of course, it's been a while now. I don't know how long, but I switched over to Christian, music. And I listen to K-Love, and there's another station like that. Okay, so I don't really listen to classic rock anymore or stuff like that. I was going to the store with my kids, and something told me just to put it on. It's a station that plays basically everything from the 60s to early 90s. Okay. And so something just told me to put it on there. And the song was, hey, 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 goodbye. Okay. And forgive me, my singing, is, but that's okay. You get the picture. Okay. So also last night I was vacuuming, and sometimes I see stuff on the TV, my kids are watching, and I'm thinking, oh Lord, the stuff that these kids do now, like on YouTube, the stuff that they do is just, I'm like, God, people don't even really believe in you anymore. Just crying out to him because, when you see stuff on the TV that sometimes just breaks your heart, how people live nowadays. Anyway, so I'm crying out to him, and he tells me they will. They will. They will believe. Okay, a little bit later, the song Rise with a Shout, cry out for freedom. He put that in my spirit. So I go and I listen, and it was actually only it was only Rise with a Shout, cry out for freedom. That was it. That was put in my spirit. It was going over and over and over again, And so I looked it up, and then he led me to actually look up the verse. 1 Thessalonians 4:16 through 17, which, we all said no. For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel and the trump of the God, the dead one, so on. Okay, so he had me look up that. He's giving me confirmations everywhere. Now, this morning, brothers and sisters, this was a good one. Okay, we used to have Jehovah's Witnesses come to our door all the time. Not all the time, but a lot. They would come and just give us pamphlets. They stopped coming. We haven't seen them in over a year, probably. It's been a very long time. Okay, so brothers and sisters, sorry, I'm trying to hurry to get this out because it's so much information. So this morning, as I was saying before, I was in doubt. I was crying. I was saying, Lord, it's just, when are you going to be here? I said, I'm sorry. I don't want to, but I'm just so tired of this. I mean, you say soon, but we don't know. And just crying out to him. And brothers and sisters, there's our doorbell rings, and it is a Jehovah's Witness, which, like I said, they had not been there in a year, and they gave us a pamphlet, a flyer that said suffering is going to end. God is going to put us into it. So it was talking about the end times. Well, not necessarily in the end times, but it was talking about how God will wipe away every tear, and there will be no more suffering. Brothers and sisters, when they came before, they never gave us anything like that. It was always, I know for a fact that was God in every way. Okay. Also this morning, I was in prayer again, and I kept, I was in prayer and I was repenting because I was doubting, so I was telling the Lord, I pray for forgiveness, because I know that I have doubt in my heart and don't believe. Well, I do believe that he's coming. I do. And I said, but I'm not for sure if it's actually soon. And he said, he cut me off right then. He said, how much more must I show you? And then he said, and I said, I'm sorry, Lord, you're right. I am. And then he said, stop thinking of soon as it's in your time frame. Okay, so brothers and sisters, we've been thinking of soon as, well, for me, I have, that's for sure. I've been thinking of soon as, in our time frame is like, well, a couple weeks maybe soon, or a month maybe soon. Maybe that's what soon means. No, apparently his soon does not mean that. And we will understand when we get there. We will. But right now, he does say soon, and it is soon. But he's telling me to stop thinking of it as, a time frame that I can judge. Like, soon means 2 weeks, like I said. So, one more thing. Okay, so he wanted me to read also last night, Isaiah 61. This is all because I was having doubt, brothers and sisters. All this is to show me he is coming, and it is, we don't know when, but it's soon, and we will understand what that soon means when we get there. So Isaiah 61, it's all about good news for the oppressed. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I highly recommend that you go and read it's Psalm Isaiah 61, because I cried. I literally cried because he was speaking to me, and okay, so basically, it says that the captives will be released, the prisoners will be freed. He sent me to tell those that mourn those that mourn that the time of the Lord's favor has come, and with it, the day of God's anger against their enemies. Okay? To all who mourn in Israel. And he's talking to us as well, brothers and sisters. You know, I always had I didn't really quite understand the, Israel thing, but, a lot of times I think that's also, for the bride. Okay, so to those who mourn in Israel, he will give a crown of beauty for ashes, a joyous blessing instead of mourning, a festive praise instead of despair. Okay, I mean, to me, that's the wedding supper of the Lamb right there. We're going to get a crown of righteousness. We are going to have joyous blessing and festival praise when we're there. So, go and read the whole full Isaiah 61 because it's great. Okay, brothers and sisters, so that's it. I just wanted to come on here and, give encouragement because it's going to end soon. It's going to end soon, I was having doubt in my spirit, and, he's encouraged me. It is coming. He is coming, brothers and sisters. He is coming. Okay, so I love you all so very much. Remember, wear your armor. Wear your armor. Stand proud, brothers and sisters. Do not let that devil take a hold of you. He is on the prowl right now. He is truly on the prowl. I don't know if any of you, and I'm sure many of you, have seen Sis Karen's video on the 10 to 1 bet. Her channel is Sarah Fourth Calling. And the Lord, as she was I don't know if it was a dream. Well, as she was waking up, the Lord told her, tell them 10 to 1. Tell them 10 to 1. And he had such despair in his voice, she said. And, then he led her to understand it wasn't a time frame. The devil has bet on us, brothers and sisters. He has bet that he's going to get 10. No, basically, I guess 10 to 1. He's going to get 9 souls out of 10. That's his bet. And what? No. Stand your ground. Let's take him down a notch because he will be defeated in the end. He will be defeated in the end. And let's take him down while we're here, brothers and sisters. Stand your ground. Praise and worship our God Almighty because he hates that. Oh, does he hate when you praise and worship God? Ha! So praise and worship him. Give him thanks. Okay, brothers and sisters, I love you all so very much. Shalom.